What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and welcome to my Marvel Avengers Alliance glitch mashup video. In this one, we're going to take a look back at some of the best glitches, or should I say some of the worst glitches in recent memory. And don't worry, the video's not frozen. You're just witnessing the Ionic Blaster glitch. When the opponent used this weapon, it would freeze your game and force you to refresh. So that was pretty fantastic. And speaking of fantastic, this next glitch ended up being a formula for success for many PvPers. Wow, just look at him go. And it really does look like he's dancing. Which reminds me of the dancing agent glitch, which unfortunately I don't have any video of. But just picture this guy, only headless. And while we're on a lighter note, remember when Deadpool decided to stay on our side, even after he switched over to the enemies? This one happens quite a few times whenever you're doing the Deadpool and Cable heroic battle. And I guess it could be argued whether or not this is a glitch, because it's actually his healing factor thingy kicking in. But I personally consider it as one because it's not acting as intended. And you also have to remember, this isn't the first time the Deadpool hacked this game. He does it quite often and even nerfs his opponents. So I guess he just wanted to stick around on both sides and see what happens. And speaking of sticking around, you may remember when Sabretooth's ghost came back to witness this epic battle. Now you don't see him, and now you do. As you can see, there he is, plain as day, but he has no health and stamina bar. But don't worry kids, there's no need to be scared, he's just watching. And then of course there have been plenty of other glitches, but I unfortunately do not have them all on video. Many of them, like this one, could be labeled debatable, but as I said at the time, this definitely wasn't working as intended. And I think that became pretty evident when they changed the entire way that class-changing heroes worked. Sure, maybe it's easier for them to change classes now, and it's more like using a multifunction weapon or item. But just look at this. This is ridiculous. And for those of you not familiar with what's going on, there is an empowered iso-weight called Sympathetic, and it grants generosity. This says buff abilities grant a small HP boost. While class-changing characters like Punisher and Omega Sentinel both gained a new buff whenever they switched classes, so this triggered the effect. With this empowered iso-weight equipped, each one of these characters could switch classes until they were back to full health every time they got a turn. So you can see how incredibly overpowered this was, and why that change was really needed. Like I said, I really didn't think it was working as intended, and I didn't agree with using it, so I only used it in practice battles for video purposes. But I do have to say, at least it isn't game-breaking, or something that forces a refresh, like the Ionic Blaster, or the Fantastic Formula. Now those glitches I really hated. But you know what? This is supposed to be a fun video, so let's not end on a bad note. Let's get Heimdall to take us all to the Bifrost Bridge. Alright, that's more like it. Who could be mad when they're standing on a rainbow bridge? And standing. And waiting. Heimdall, seriously, how long does it take to cast your level 9? Alright, this is a little bit exaggerated. You could probably tell I looped this one, but this is the only clip I put on the loop. And it does feel like it takes Heimdall forever to cast that move. I think a legitimate count for that was about 10 seconds long. But anyways, that is going to be it for my first glitch mashup video. If you have any funny or weird glitches and you do want to share them with me, I will try to duplicate them and make a video. So go ahead and post them in the comment section below. And please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, good luck and take care.